Welcome to day 4 of the NBA playoffs. A little recap of day 3. I was 1 for 1. The Pistons came back and showed that they got some heart, that Cunningham is the star that I had predicted him to be all along. But I couldn't go with the Pistons because they had blown the biggest lead in playoff history all time. So it was no way that I could actually predict that the Pistons were going to win game 2. Now we got questions about Cat, which I said he would get outplayed and we would be questioning his heart and if he was actually a superstar talent. I feel great, despite me picking the Knicks, that the Pistons are coming back and showing that this will be a gritty, long series. Game 2 of the Clippers-Nuggets game showed Kawhi Leonard is back, and this is why they pay him the big bucks. 39 points against the Nuggets, had them looking crazy the whole game. Now that the Nuggets have lost, there will be many questions about MPJ, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon. Watson should be okay. But the rest of them, besides Jokic, y'all got a lot of questions. Y'all got a lot of soul searching to do. Moving on to today's games. First on the docket, we have the Pacers versus the Bucks. And would you believe it? It's on NBA TV. Now, the Pacers took game 1 in surprising fashion. No one saw them actually just annihilating the Bucks, but that is what they did, to the point that Damian Lillard is returning tonight. So I'm going to take the Bucks because I know he did not enjoy Halliburton and the rest of the Pacers talking smack to him while he was in street clothes. And I believe that no matter what happens tonight, Dame Lillard is coming out to put on a show. If Tyrese thought that seeing LeBron James and Steph Curry go off in the Olympics was something, just wait till tonight when Dame Lillard is out there cooking him like nobody's business. I believe we will see a lot of bully ball from the Bucks. Bobby Portis, Giannis, Lopez, even Kyle Kuzma will get into the mix and take the hearts of the Indianapolis Pacers. Reggie Miller is not walking through those doors. So congratulations on the Milwaukee Bucks on tying this series and taking it back to Milwaukee. Game 2, which will be on real television, featuring the Memphis Grizzlies versus the OKC Thunder. Now, a lot of people are going to say, why isn't this one on NBA TV after losing by a record 51 points? But hey, you know what's better than scoring 51 points one time? Doing it again. Will Ja have enough in his arsenal? I do not think so. Triple J looked sad out there. Edie looked sad out there. But how are you supposed to look when you're losing by 51 points? So I'm going to have to go with the OKC Thunder just for the simple fact that I would be crazy to think that they could even keep it within 20 this game. If they do keep it within 20, that is a moral victory. And there are no moral victories, but that would be a moral victory. It's like, hey, man, you didn't beat my ass that bad this time. Yes, you beat my ass, but not like last time. Last time I was in the ER, I was in traction. They had the little monitor, boop, 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 flatline. This time after this ass whooping, I'm going to just be able to go home, put some ice on it. That's the best case scenario for the Memphis Grizzlies. So congratulations, Thunder up. I hope that y'all interviewer will be allowed to interview y'all for the post game. Y'all put another Kango hat and some leathers on them and gold chain. That would be nice. And headlining tonight, the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Game 2. Now, the T-Wolves took game 1 despite me picking the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron played pretty passive most of the game, hoping that AR and Luka and the rest of them could carry him. So I think he'll make the adjustments needed because he is the king. And I believe that Luka is not just going to go out like he went out last game. We get that snarl. You know how them Europeans be snarling when they up? Get that snarl, Luka, going. That's what we want to see. We want to see snarling Luka this game. Not to mention, Anthony Edwards, he went crazy on the Los Angeles Lakers, showing you why he is the face of the NBA for the next generation. But he also might be battling his emotions since he was fined $50,000 for telling the crowd that his dick was bigger than theirs, which I don't understand why he would be fined for that unless he was lying. So somebody's got to tell us why he was actually fined for that, because in most case scenarios, he is like 6'5", black, and a elite person. So he might be telling the truth for 99% of the crowd that's in there, unless, you know, you got some Brazzer folks watching the game. I think this fine should be rescinded if Anthony Edwards is telling the truth. You can't fine a man for being honest with folks. That is wrong. I believe because Ant-Man will have to censor himself, that will hurt the T-Wolves and will lead the Los Angeles Lakers to a victory tonight. So congratulations, Magic Johnson. You'll be celebrating and we'll be playing I Love LA. We coming with that big LeBron James energy tonight. So if you agree or disagree with what I said in this video, comment below and we can further discuss. I'll see you tomorrow.